We're underway. Telford have kick-off. It's floated up towards the left wing, towards Greg Mills. The ball's headed clear. We'll bring you up to date with the starting 11 again in just a second. And Vauxhall look to attack down there left-hand side. He's got Josh Wilson near to him. He decides to shoot himself, and it isn't too far away. Andy Brown, wearing the number 10 shirt, standing in front of the goalkeeper. Last season's top scorer, Andy Brown, playing with a slight hamstring strain tonight. And the other players, Liam Murray, come from the edge of the area, and it's Killock with a header. It goes wide. Tonight we bring you all the games live, and Ryan Young just catches a ball on the edge of his own penalty area, and now the referee and linesman says that he's actually handled it outside the penalty area on the D, and so the referee has sent off Ryan Young. It's a red card. Oh well, it was a simple ball by Obi Onoru, and it was just rolling to the edge of a penalty area. Ryan Young decided to pick it up. He says it was inside the area, and the linesman says no, and now the keeper, Ryan Young, has been sent off. Well, what was your view of that? I thought it was inside the area.
The lines are very faint from here, aren't they? The through ball was on, putting him under pressure, that's for sure, and Anaru was closing down on it. It was clearly close to the edge of the line, but Young looks shocked. He really can't believe that was outside the penalty area. But the referees clearly deemed it deliberate and sent him off. And the one thing you can say is one thing that Andy Sinton has done differently to the last manager here, Rob Smith, is he's put a goalkeeper on the bench, and we're going to see him now. Daniel Platt, I doubt, expected to make his debut that soon, but he'll be coming on straight away now to face this penalty. Free kick, from the edge of the penalty area.
And it will be John Adams then to be sacrificed, and off he comes. And Daniel Platt will come on to make his debut for AFC Telford United. But last season, they didn't have a specialist goalkeeper on the bench. And the shot looks like it's going to be taken by Neil Prince. Wilson is over it as well. The referee making sure everybody's plenty yards back. Prince shoots, it takes a deflection. And it's straight up in the air, and Daniel Platt catches it comfortably. Run from right to left, looks to pick out Greg Mills. Mills with a chance to shoot from the angle. Oh, it's over. And Greg Mills, it was a very narrow angle, but he just got underneath it. Mills pulled it back to Trainer. His shot was blocked. Another goal in the Tottenham game to bring you in a second. In comes across from the left wing. Oh yes, and Telford have scored from Andy Brown. Sean Newton with the brilliant ball in. It was a perfect height for Andy Brown, lots of pace behind it, and Brown nods it in past the keeper Tynan, and it's Vauxhall 0, 10-man Telford 1.
And full marks, by the way, there to Andy Sinton. I watched them practice that very corner about 8 times last Thursday. They had the signal for it, the man who'd come in from deep for the Sean corner.
That's another goal going in, and not going to plan in Europe for Tottenham this evening. Here can Vauxhall at the other end. Good shot and a great save from Platt.
That'll do his confidence the world of good. The first time tonight he's had to make a save, and he's proved up to the task.
Prince with the corner, and it comes to the back post. Platt parries it away, and he does just enough to clear the danger outside that 6-yard box. Plays it quickly back to Mugan. And his early ball to Wilson's a good one. Onoru, oh, he's tackled by Liam Murray. Onoru was through on goal, and he couldn't get the shot in. Liam Murray was to the side of him, hooked his right leg round, and Onoru couldn't get the shot in.
To Telford from Saturday, and they're a different test for them. So far they've stood up to it.
Here's Mills, makes a run into the penalty area, no penalty. Well, Telford manager Andy Sinton's very animated. He's run straight down the line claiming that Greg Mills was pushed over. That could be a big incident in this game. Had a decent first half themselves. In comes the ball towards the penalty spot. Daniel Platt catches it for Telford. On this surface, it's a good surface to play football on, looked after well. His Trainer wins it on the halfway line, through to Brown. Brown against Smith. He looks to shoot, but he slips over at the last minute. Number 9, Alex Meacham waiting on the D. Liam Murray and Trainer towards the back post, and it comes towards the penalty spot. Cleared. Meacham looks to get a shot in. Then a shot from Trainer. Grice looks to split the defenders. Shane Killock steps across on Aruvo, and again, really good organised defending there between Killock and Liam Murray. Now he plays a good ball down right wing. Clear free kick for Telford. Again, a bit angry here, quite rightly so, because he was pulled back there, Andy Brown.
Full panic about it.
Here's Chris Noon, the right full back, gets himself forward, looks to dink it into the back post. Nobody there, it's too deep. Alex Meacham, it's a poor clearance. Here's Wilson from outside the area, shoots! Great save from Daniel Platt. Right to Neil Prince, who's been quiet in the second half. Switches it to the left-hand side. Lee Downs, the left back, has a chance to get the cross in. It's a decent height, headed by Anthony Wright. Great save by Daniel Platt. And they should have scored through Honoroo.
Corner. Let's make sure nothing comes of it.
Marsh Evans is up there, the tall centre half, and it comes. Daniel Platt is fouled, and it's a free kick for Telford. Daniel Platt took a bit of a knock there, and a few people pushing one of the Vauxhall players, and a bit of argy-bargy going on inside the 6-yard box. Shane Killick isn't too happy with Lee Dams, I think it is, and the referee steps across to try and split it up.
It's all verbal nonsense,
isn't it, really?
I think some of the Vauxhall players feel that Telford are trying to waste time here. Daniel Platt is on the floor looking like he's got a bit of a problem after that corner. I think Vauxhall feels he's time wasting. They've made that point.
I'm sure they are trying to waste a bit of time.
But it's turned into a bit of pushing and shoving for a while. He's still down though, Daniel Platt. He'll be asking for the trainer to come on, and indeed, here does come Bryn May. Obviously, he's a goalkeeper. They can treat those on the field. There'll be no pressure on the physio here to take the man off the field, so Telford will obviously try to use up some time here. The referee, of course, will add it all on in extra time afterwards.
2 minutes left to go, plus added on time. Nervy scenes here at Rivaker Park.
Let's just hope that Daniel Platt is okay here, and this is nothing else, because the last thing we want is one goalkeeper sent off and the other injured.
Well,
that would be a disaster.
He was caught in the chest, but he's actually feeling his ankle. I think he just fell awkwardly. Now there's going to be a booking here. The referee is going to call over. Oh, Tom Grice is walking towards him, is it? Or is it Josh Wilson? Grice has already been given a yellow card.
It was Dames.
Oh, it's Dames, I think it is.
It was Dames earlier. It's Grice now. I think the last one, it looked like it was Grice, but I think it might actually have been Lee Dames. They were both.
Oh, well, no, well, he's been sent off. It's a red card. So maybe it was.
Straight red card that was.
Oh.
He's just, I presume he's pushed someone clearly in the face or something during that, but he took that red card out of his back pocket without reaching for yellow.
Yeah, no second yellow card, so Tom Grice is straight off. And so there he goes, and now will it be?
The 5 minutes are up, it's whatever the ref wants to add.
And there we go, the referee's blown his whistle, and Andy Sinton hugs his assistant Darren Reid, and coach John Pazars have worked ever so hard. They played 3/4 of this game with 10 men, and they've managed not only to hold on, but to play ever so well against Vauxhall Motors, who themselves had a few chances. But Telford are celebrating here. They know this is a very important win. They're committed. Every game is important to them. And they all go and get into a huddle inside the centre circle. And they're celebrating. And the fans on the opposite side of the ground are cheering them as well. 300 Telford fans are probably here tonight to watch proceedings. But scenes of joy here. And Telford are celebrating very well indeed. Let's bring you the...